Every investor faces the same question. Where should I put my money today? Real estate or stocks? Tangible property or paper ownership? Both promise growth, both carry risk. But in a changing economy, one can build wealth, while the other quietly bleeds it. Real estate gives you something you can touch, a foundation that feels stable. Stocks, on the other hand, offer speed, scalability, and freedom. But the real answer isn't just about which performs better, it's about which aligns with your mindset, your goals, and your time horizon. Money doesn't grow in comfort zones. It grows where conviction meets opportunity. And this video will break down the truth, not the hype, behind two of the most powerful wealth-building vehicles in history. Because the right choice today could define your financial freedom tomorrow. And knowing the difference isn't just smart, it's survival. In times of uncertainty, how you position your money decides whether you protect or lose it. The world is changing faster than ever now, and your investment strategy must evolve with it. This isn't just about choosing an asset. It's about choosing a future. The best investors don't follow trends. They understand principles that last decades. 1. The power of real estate. Real estate is the oldest wealth engine in human history. It creates stability, cash flow, and leverage. The ability to use other people's money to grow your own. Every property you buy gives you an asset that works while you sleep, through appreciation, rent, and equity buildup. Unlike stocks, real estate is tangible. You can see it, touch it, improve it. It's a business you can directly control. You can raise rent, renovate, refinance, or resell. And when inflation rises, real estate often rises with it, because land and housing are finite. But real estate's strength lies in time, not speed. It rewards patience, not panic. It's slow to move but hard to kill. A good property bought right can weather recessions, inflation, and even political storms. That's why generations have trusted land more than numbers, because even when markets burn, property stand. Every great fortune has roots in land ownership, from empires to modern millionaires. Real estate turns ordinary people into legacy builders because it forces discipline and vision. It doesn't give overnight wins. It gives generational power. And in a world chasing quick profits, patience remains the greatest leverage of all. 2. The power of stocks. Stocks are the modern wealth machine, fast, flexible, and compounding. Through stocks, you don't just own companies, you own innovation itself. You can invest in global giants, tech revolutions, or entire economies with a single click. While real estate builds brick by brick, stocks multiply by ideas. They give you liquidity, the power to enter and exit within seconds. And unlike property, your growth isn't limited by geography, management, or maintenance. Compounding is where stocks become unstoppable. Dividends reinvested, returns snowballing. What starts as a small sum can explode over decades. You don't need tenants or repairs, your only asset is time and consistency. But that same speed cuts both ways, where the market rewards discipline, not emotion. Those who panic lose, those who stay win. Stocks are the language of progress. They rise with invention, disruption, and human ambition. Every share you hold is a vote of confidence in the future. The best investors don't chase noise. They accumulate vision. And in a digital economy, ideas can compound faster than any property ever could. 3. The key differences that matter. Real estate demands capital, credit, and patience. Stocks demand knowledge, psychology, and control over emotion. Real estate gives cash flow and leverage. Stocks give growth and scalability. In real estate, wealth builds through leverage, like borrowing at low rates to own appreciating assets. In stocks, wealth builds through compounding, reinvesting profits until they snowball into freedom. Both work, but they serve different masters. Real estate suits builders, long-term planners, and those who like tangible control. Stocks suit thinkers, risk-takers, and those who trust systems over structures. There's no universal best. The right choice depends on what kind of investor you are, a builder of foundations or a builder of momentum. The real power lies in understanding your own psychology. Are you patient enough for slow wealth, or disciplined enough for volatile growth? One path tests your endurance, the other tests your conviction. True mastery isn't in picking a side, it's in mastering your behavior no matter the market. 4. How the rich use both. The wealthy don't choose between stocks or real estate. They use both strategically. Real estate provides stability and leverage. Stocks provide liquidity and compounding. One defends, the other attacks. They use rental income to buy more assets, and stock profits to fund new properties. Their goal isn't either or, it's balance. Real estate anchors their net worth. Stocks accelerate their growth. Together, they create wealth that's both stable and scalable. When markets fall, the rich don't panic. they rotate. They move from paper to property, from volatility to value. Every asset plays a role, every dollar has a mission. The secret isn't choosing sides, it's learning how both sides play the same game. Wealthy investors think in ecosystems, not silos. They know that cash flow from one engine fuels the other. Their portfolios breathe, adapting, shifting, compounding across cycles. And the reason they always stay ahead? They play offense and defense at the same time. 5. Which is right for you? If you crave stability, tangible value, and long-term control, real estate will be your fortress. If you want flexibility, low barriers, and exponential potential, stocks will be your playground. Ask yourself, do you want to build wealth slowly or grow it rapidly? Do you want to manage assets or manage ideas? Because your temperament will decide your returns long before your portfolio does. Both paths can lead to freedom, if you commit. The danger isn't picking wrong, it's standing still while inflation and opportunity pass by. Clarity is wealth. Once you know your lane, the journey gets faster, the results get clearer, and your decisions get stronger. There's no shortcut to confidence. It comes from education and execution. The more you learn, the less you fear volatility. Whether it's a down market or a housing boom, knowledge keeps you calm. Because in the end, wealth follows clarity, not confusion. 6. The smart investor's move. Today, in today's economy, the best strategy isn't either or, it's both in balance. Use real estate for steady cash flow and long-term equity. Use stocks for diversification, liquidity, and compounding growth. Start small, but start smart. Own a piece of something that grows, meaning whether it's a rental unit or an ETF. Don't let fear of market timing freeze you. Opportunity rarely waits for perfect timing. The future favors those who diversify. When one market dips, the other rises. When cash loses value, assets preserve it. Build a portfolio that earns in every season. Because wealth isn't built by chance. It's engineered by those who understand where money flows next. Every investor starts with one move, but great investors build systems that multiply. Don't chase the next trend. Build foundations that outlast them. Whether you're investing $100 or $100,000, your strategy matters more than your amount. Start with intention. Finish with freedom. Real estate or stocks, it doesn't matter which side wins today. What matters is that you're in the game. Because the only guaranteed way to lose is to stay on the sidelines. Both paths reward the patient, the informed, and the consistent. The sooner you start, the faster time becomes your partner instead of your enemy. Don't wait for the perfect market. Create your own momentum. If this opened your mind, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone still debating where to invest. Comment below which one you believe wins the future, property or paper. Because in the end, wealth isn't about what you own. It's about how wisely you move. Every fortune begins with a single decision: to take control. Whether you choose real estate, stocks, or both, make today the day you start building your legacy. The economy will change, trends will fade, but your discipline and knowledge will always pay dividends. And remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best is now.